nervous system, that is autonomic nervous system. In that we have discussed what how the control and coordination center will work out. The control and coordination center is classified into how many types? That is classified into two types, that is ANS and CNS. The autonomic nervous system is of different part that we are going to discuss when we are discussing about the autonomic nervous system, but we are going to mainly focus on the central nervous system. Then we have also discussed about the brain and spinal cord, different kinds of neuron which were associated with the central nervous system. So there are two types of receptor where the neuron can be transmitted. It is ionotropic receptor as well as metabotropic receptor. Yesterday we have discussed ionotropic receptor, mainly particularly dedicated to formation of ion. That formation of ion contain ionic pores in which sodium, potassium as well as chlorine ions are present. To activate this sodium, potassium as well as chlorine ion, that is connected with metabotropic receptor. That metabotropic receptor is having capacity to activate the different kind of ion which were present in ionotropic receptor. ये हम लोगों का डिस्कशन हुआ था yesterday. So different kind of disorders which were associated with that also we have discussed. Different kind of disorders, generally they are called as relieving of pain, reducing of fever. All these condition which were associated with the controlling center can be treated with the drugs which were acting on central nervous system. Then we have also discussed that if the drug is effective, that first of all that can be assessed on the animal model, those animal models which are having similar behavior as a human beings. Suppose for example like rat and rabbit and dog, all those animals which were utilized first before giving drug or before giving drug to human before passing the drug into human trial. First of all they can be assessed on animal conditions that we have discussed. In animal condition we are having different kind of neuron. Those are similar to the human neurons. That's why we first of all we are assessing this kind of drug on the animal, then we are going to give to the patients. So how these drugs will work out, that we have discussed yesterday, that is that is excitatory effect and inhibitory effect. The excitatory effect is nothing but the depolarization effect that can be causes due to the glutamate and aspartate and other biological catecholamine. This we have discussed yesterday. Then another one effect is called as inhibitory effect. So that the our drug going to be act on two kind of effect. One is excitatory effect. The excitatory effect drugs were different, and inhibitory effect drugs are totally different. Excitatory effect containing drug produce depolarization of the receptor, and inhibitory drugs which produce hyperpolarization of receptors. So the chemical messengers which are involved in inhibitory effect are gamma aminobutyric acid as well as glycines. These are the two chemical messengers which were responsible for the inhibitory effect, that is hyperpolarization of the receptor. तो अब हमको ये पता चला our drug which is acting on central nervous system, they can act by forming two kind of pharmacological action. One is excitatory effect of reaction, another one is inhibitory effect of reaction. They are classified according to the affect what they are going to produce on the controlling center. तो इसके हिसाब से हमारे ड्रग क्लासिफाई हो जाएंगे. ठीक है. Another one drug, those are the miscellaneous drugs. You know that the functional classification, different kind of pharmacological classification आप लोगों ने पढ़ा है. In that you are having particularly drug containing uh, comes under those category will affect on that kind of particular kind of respective particular kind of receptors. Some drugs were miscellaneous, they can be either acting on some receptor but we don't know the target, but we can give by giving this kind of miscellaneous drug the patient will feel that he was going to be controlled with that kind of disorder. Okay, so those third category, some of the third category kind of drugs are miscellaneous or modulating drug. Modulation of central nervous system, modulation of the deficiency disorder, can modulation, not treatment and not curing, but modulate the functionality which is caused by the exhibitory and inhibitory effect. Modulation of neuron. Suppose some patient is feeling deficiency due to that neuron, then we can give the drugs which were modulating on central nervous systems. So those modulating central nervous systems are neuromodulator kind of drug. Those are the neuromodulator kind of drugs which were acting on the central nervous system. In that in that hormones as well has release of different kind of hormone due to modulating central nervous system modulating drug, release of different kind of hormone from the body, that is adenosine as well as purine kind of drugs. Okay, so this thing we have discussed yesterday. Now we'll give concentration over the functional aspect of those kind of drug, how those drugs were functionally activate on the control and coordination system. So we know that our nervous system is connected with different kind of neurons. Those neurons contain neurotransmitter. Those neurotransmitters are different kind of chemicals which is flowing in the axon. You know what is axon is a connecting part of different kind of neurons. That small connecting part contain the enormous number of function associated in that kind of connections. So smallest part I have taken here for explanation how the neuron can be transmitted or flow in the axon. So these are the two connection or switching kind of receptor here, the presynaptic receptor and postsynaptic receptor. देखो हमारा ड्रग, when our drug is working on the receptor, targeting to the receptor, we should know almost all the environmental condition around the receptor where we are targeting. We know the environmental condition of that kind of targeting receptors. So if we are targeting one particular kind of receptor, so how the drug will act? First the drug will act on the presynaptic membrane. That presynaptic membrane contain the, don't make noise, huh? That presynaptic membrane contains different kind of neurotransmitter. Before transmitting to the target part, they are present. We already discussed that the ionotropic receptor is present before the presynaptic receptor. Those ionotropic receptor contain the tryptophan, 5-hydroxytryptamine, tryptophan and 5-hydroxytryptamine plus serotonin. That is present in the combination. When we are first of all, when we are targeting to one particular kind of receptor, these neurotransmitters which were present presynaptically will get activated due to those kind of drug. What we are, might be it is anxiolytic agent, might be it is sedative, might be it is hypnotic. It depends on dose of drug, how much amount of dose of drug we are giving to the patient. On the basis of that, these neurotransmitter will act or mediated. This can be mediated by different kind of channel, but they are activated. If deficiency in the flow of neurotransmitter, then that can be treated with the different kind of drug like sedative, hypnotic, like neurotransmitter, like general anesthetic, like local anesthetic, and anti-Parkinsonism drug. So all these kind of drugs. So but the main focus is the target part of our neuron. कहाँ पे हम लोग drug को target कर रहे हैं? So presynaptically these neurotransmitters are present. These, if any kind of deficiency, the deficiency in the neurotransmitter, to alter the deficiency, we are going to give the respective drug or selective drug to the patient to target that kind of receptor. ठीक है? So these are the neurotransmitter. When we are giving drug presynaptically, these neurotransmitter will get activated. When they will get activated, they can flow to the neurotransmitter receptor reuptaking pump. So they can flow from this direction, and when they are flowing to the direction, this is presynaptic, this is not an receptor, this is presynaptic membrane, and this one is the receptor where the pores of ionic channels are present. When the presynaptic will get activated, the calcium minus ions are present in the calcium plus ions are present in presynaptic membrane, and calcium minus kind of ion which were present in the receptor, when it will get depolarized or hyperpolarized, the receptor will, the pores which were present in the ionic channel will get open. When it will get open, the drugs what we are going to treat the particular or to target the particular part of the receptor that can flow through this kind of receptor, flow through the receptor, that can be penetrated by the receptor. Then pharmacological, if it will get penetrated, it crosses the barrier, means we should know almost, we should have almost all knowledge about that particular drug, how that can be crosses the barrier to reach to the receptor. When it will reach to the receptor, if it is having capacity to cross the barrier, then it will get penetrated through the receptor. When it will get penetrated, the serotonin kind of receptors are present in postsynaptic receptor membrane that can alter the functional, that can alter the body function, or that can alter the deficiency associated with this kind of drugs. So समझ गए? So this kind of drug, these are the smallest and short part of your part, how the drug, what we are going to study. Sedative hypnotics we are going to study here. So these sedative hypnotics will work out after targeting to the particular receptor, and we are activating this kind of neurotransmitter to flow into the membranes. If it is flowing to the membrane, they will produce their pharmacological effect like sedation, like hypnosis, general anesthetic, anxiolytic, anti-Parkinsonism. All those effects can be carried when we are targeting the right receptor. So we require the knowledge how we are going to target to the right receptor. Okay. So this is about the general introduction about this kind of control and coordination center. ठीक है, समझ में आया सब लोगों को? If you are having any doubt, you can interrupt me anytime. ठीक है? So this is about the general introduction of the targeting receptor. Now the part is if we are discussing about particular drug structure, stereochemistry of that drug. See, stereochemistry of the drug is very, very important when we are targeting to the receptor, particular receptor. Suppose we are going to target deficiency of tryptamine. If deficiency of tryptamine is associated, one drug is having capacity to act as both sedative as well as hypnotic. Okay? If we are giving in a small quantity, if the dose of the drug is less, then those will act as a sedating agent. ठीक है? If the dose of drug is high, then they will act as an hypnotics. अभी ये अपना ही chapter है कि drug which were acting on sedative and hypnotic. That is our next chapter. Before starting that chapter, we should know the stereochemistry, functional group associated with that, because we are giving particularly focus on direct focus on structural activity and relationship. When we are drawing the structure, when we are giving full focus on alteration of stereochemistry of that drug, then we should know the chemical nature as well as the property of functionality which were associated with that drug. We also discussed yesterday that the drugs which were acting on control and coordination center contain particularly amines, almost all kind of amines. Okay. अब amines are different. Those are primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine, or primary amine associated with different alkyl group, or secondary amine associated with different alkyl or carboxylic acid group, or tertiary amine is a complex in nature. Quaternary amine fully complex in nature. We required to assess the 3D structure model of the quaternary amine, how the those quaternary amine produce the pharmacological effect on targeted receptor. So for that, we required the pharmacological aspect or functional aspect of different kind of functionality which were associated with the drugs which were acting on the central nervous system. Okay. First, we know that amino acids are present. We have discussed also yesterday the amino acid, different kind of amino acids. Suppose, for example, glutamate है, this is particular. अभी will make a list of the amino acid kind of messenger which were present in the neurotransmitter. Suppose for example we are having glutamate. ठीक है? We are having glutamate. It is a major part. Glutamate. We are having aspartate. ठीक है? We are having aspartate. aspartate, and we are having other biological catecholamine. Okay, catecholamine. So we are having these three amines. Okay, so these three amines will produce depolarization. No, these are all amine. Now we should concentrate. We should understand the property of amino acid or amine group or amide group which were present in the drug. What kind of activity they will produce. While writing SAR, we'll write that SAR जब हम लिख रहे हैं generally, we'll write generally whatever it may be, dummy we'll write. We know the structure. We should know the structure. We know the structure. We'll draw the structure. For writing SAR, what we'll do, the particularly what we'll do, the amino acid functionality which is there, which is going to be target on particular receptor. The carboxylic acid which produce the hydrogen bonding between amino acid and targeted receptor. The hydrogen bonding which are present. Like that, we'll write dummy anything we can anything we while writing the structural activity in relationship. It's not like that. If you are writing any one technical word which is associated with that structure, then you are going to get almost all the marks. Because of that, you should know the basic aspect of those kind of, suppose अगर sedative hypnotics पे act कर रहा है, the sedative hypnotics, sedation and hypnosis we are going to produce by altering the controlling power of our central nervous system, because we know that the central nervous system is having two kind of part, that is brain as well as spinal cord. Then we are giving drug to that part of our body where the body can control almost all part of our physiological system. So brain particular, the main important organ of the human body is brain. The next is associated with the spinal cord. जब हम लोग drug यहाँ पे दे रहे हैं, when we are giving drug to make the patient conscious, when we should know how much amount of dose we are going to give to that patient. If the dose will get increased, अगर हम लोगों ने we have gave for producing natural sleep, for pre anesthetic medication we are giving that sedative hypnotics to the patient. ठीक है, ऑपरेशन हो गया, सब हो गया भाई, पेशेंट होश में ही नहीं है, अब क्या करेंगे. It means that what dose we are giving to that patient, it is wrong. ठीक है, for to understand that one, we should know what kind of amino acid, how much amount of amino acid will work out on that particular target of that receptor. ठीक है, so this is the catecholamine. And another one major aspect which will produce these amino acid produce depolarization of the receptor. Depolarization करेंगे, glutamate depolarize करेगा, aspartate depolarize करेगा, different kind of catecholamines, so many kind of catecholamines are there, they will also produce depolarization of receptor. Then another some amino acids will, instead of producing depolarization, they will produce hyperpolarization. ठीक है, they will inhibit the receptor. Inhibition of receptor can be carried out by hyperpolarization. ठीक है, तो वो what kind of amino acids which were associated with that hyperpolarization or inhibition of the receptors are the main important, particularly the GABA amino acid, the GABA kind of amino acid, GABA as well as glycine. So these will produce hyperpolarization, GABA, glycine, and different kind of neurons. Okay, so these are the three. And apart from this two, the miscellaneously acting sedative hypnotics, the miscellaneously acting controlling and coordinating acting drug on control and coordination centers are the hormones, different kind of hormones. Okay, hormones. When these hormone will get released, when we are giving, it depends on the mood as well as behavior, the hormone will release. If mood and behavior is not altering, suppose for example मैं हूँ भाई, मैं alter ही नहीं होती, मैं हंसती भी नहीं, मैं रोती भी नहीं, it means that my hormone, my system is not on particular stage that it is having capacity to release that kind of hormones. Okay, so in that case what we'll do, to make laugh or to make cry, we have to activate some kind of hormones which were present in the receptor. When these hormones will get released, the alteration of body function can be carried out. So these are the basic term or terminology what we are going to utilize while writing the structural activity and relationship of that particular drug. Okay, when hormone will get activated, the two kind of particular messenger will get released. One is adenosine, important one, ATP. You know that biochemistry जहाँ पे आपने पढ़ा है, you know how much, how many amount you have calculated also when you have studied the biosynthetic pathways, different kind of pathway. You have calculated that this much amount of ATP can be released. The single ATP convert the ATP triphosphate convert into di converted into tri converted into mono, like that. Tri convert to di convert to mono. This thing you have studied. When the di, tri and mono can be converted, when the hormone will get activated, the metabolic process is in the flow. Metabolism कब सही रहेगा? जब हार्मोन, the release of hormone or release of neurotransmitter is in a healthy condition, healthy flow condition. ठीक है, adenosine as well as purine kind of hormone, different kind of adenosine and different kind of purine kind of hormones, different, particularly adenosine, particularly purine kind of hormones. So these are the neurotransmitters which were categorized into different parts. These are the miscellaneous, these are modulating agent. So modulating agent will activate by releasing different kind of hormone. Depolarizing agent, some drug will produce depolarize, some drug will produce hyperpolarize, some drug will act as a modulation of central nervous system. So these are the different kind of neurotransmitter. Now particularly when we see that the amino acid kind of the amino acid, ठीक है, अब amino acid में the particularly main important one inhibitory neurotransmitter or inhibitory kind of regulating constituent is GABA. The amino acid containing GABA, glycine, glutamate, all these are regulation, which is regulation of central nervous system. So these are all will take a part in the regulation of CNS, regulation of CNS. So these all three amines will regulate the central nervous system. As we have discussed, one part of the synapse, okay, we have discussed the one part of diagrammatic representation of that synapse. That synapse will tell that calcium plus ions are there. The calcium minus ions which were present, plus ions are there already in the outer part of the axon. Then that when they will get enter, they will get enter when we are giving drug to activate the calcium negative ion. When we are giving drug, the calcium negative ion automatically activate in this kind of receptor. ठीक है, जब activate होगा then hyperpolarization will take place. Activate जब होगा calcium negative ion, then hyperpolarization of membrane, inhibitory effect of presynaptic inhibition can be carried out by hyperpolarization. ठीक है, तो अपना गाबा केमिकली जब गाबा अमाइनो एसिड, हम बात कर रहे हैं अमाइनो एसिड की, देन विल ड्रॉ द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ गाबा. ठीक है, अभी एक अल्केन है और ये एक अल्कीन है, then here one CH2 and here one carboxylic acid group, and here we are having one alcoholic group. Now this one is the GABA, okay? Gamma aminobutyric acid. Now this one is a gamma aminobutyric acid. Now we are having amino acid, we are having carboxylic, we are having ketonic group, and we are having alcoholic groups. Each and every atom will act differently. So this functional group, these atom make this constituent unique in our body, while hyperpolarization. So if the CH2 should be CH2, nothing should be added with any kind of functionality, could not be reacted with this kind of methyl group. No alteration in the structure. If alteration in the structure, then the deficiency disorder will happen. अगर ये structure के अंदर कुछ alteration हुआ, then the deficiency disorder. If alteration in the structure of this constituent, the deficiency will associated with the pharmacological action. So these GABA receptor of two types. ठीक है, GABA एक नहीं है, GABA दो kind of receptor. GABA is one, but these are two types, GABA A and GABA B. ठीक है. So these are also categorized into two parts. When they are categorizing into two parts, the hyperpolarization can be done, inhibition of that receptor can be done in two ways. Suppose we say that our drug in higher doses is produce sedation, in low doses it produce hypnosis, or in high doses it produce. If it is like so, it means that the GABA receptor is of two types. अगर हम लोग हाई डोज दे रहे हैं तो वो इफेक्ट करेगी सेडेटिव की तरह. अगर हम लो डोज दे रहे हैं देन दे विल इफेक्ट एज ए hypnosis. They will produce the sleep which is resembling to the natural sleep associated. So this kind of drug will given to the given to patient who is undergoing the pre-operative condition, pre-anesthetic medication. We are going to give this drug on the patient of pre-anesthetic medication. This is about the amino acid part. अब ये अमाइनो एसिड डिपोलराइजेशन हुआ, हाइपरपोलराइजेशन हुआ, मॉड्यूलेशन भी हो गया सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम का. Then different kind of pathway also associated with the formation of this kind of amino acid. One is adenosine. You know that adenosine ATP, you know the ATP and you know ADP, all these things. They will also make a particular and important role in the formation of this kind of receptor. So that is adenosine pathway. One pathway is called as adrenergic pathway. Adrenergic pathway. This adrenergic pathway associated with the different kind, associated with the smallest extensive and branched axons. We know, we have discussed about the synapse. ठीक है, this is the synaptic part of the axon. अभी ये अपना axon है. This is the synaptic part of that axon. The adrenergic neuron or adrenergic pathway which is associated with the axon. When this adrenergic pathway will stimulated, then these neurotransmitter will activate. We say that we are targeting to the tryptophan. We are targeting to the presynaptic drug. When we are targeting to the presynaptic drug, to activate this presynaptic membrane, first of all, we have to knock the axon. When we are knocking this axon, okay, we are targeting to the adrenergic receptor, the adrenergic pathway, the metabolic pathway. We know that our cell is having different kind, enormous number of pathway can be going on simultaneously within a fraction of second without disturbing to any one other kind of pathways. बहुत सारा मेटाबॉलिक प्रोसेस एक सेल के अंदर होता है. देन सेल इज ए कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ डिफरेंट सेल इज वन टिश्यू. ठीक है, combination of different tissue is one organ. When we are particularly targeting to that organ, that controlling center of the, we are not targeting to the organ, we are targeting to the controlling center of that organ. ठीक है, जब हम कंट्रोलिंग सेंटर को ही टारगेट कर रहे हैं, वी शुड नो our drug where it is going to be targeted. ठीक है, then we know that these kind of constituents were present in that particular kind of receptor. Activate करने पर ही ये secondary constituent will get released. ठीक है, when we are activating this one, first of all we have to knock the different kind of pathway which were associated with that kind of synapse. ठीक है, अब axon के metabolic pathway, see human body, what physiological condition is made by our creator is very different, very particular, very isolated. ठीक है, no drug can reach to the other organ without alteration of that metabolic pathway. अगर it is very complex, the part of functionality of physiological condition is very complex. So what drug we are, that's why it will go human trail, it will go the animal trail, then it will go to the human trail. अगर एनिमल में कुछ मॉड्यूलेशन हो रहा है then we'll stop the human trail. ठीक है, so we have to target to the adrenergic pathway. The adrenergic pathway contains different cell and crystal where the physiological and pharmacological function can be altered before reaching to the synapse. So one pathway, that is adrenergic pathway. Another pathway which is associated with this is, remember the name of this pathway. Okay. Nigrostriatal pathway. This is one kind of pathway which is associated with the functional aspect of release of dopamine. ठीक है. Nigrostaceal pathway. This pathway, this metabolic pathway associated with the modulation of the central nervous system. ठीक है. One is adrenergic pathway, another one is nigrostaceal pathway. That pathway is associated with the modulation of central nervous system. Here the adrenaline, noradrenaline, dopamine can be released by the modulation. This is the pathway, this is the major pathway where these hormone can be released when we are knocking after the adrenergic receptor. So this is second pathway which is associated with the dopamine. Another one is, we know that these kind of amines are there, this kind of 5-hydroxy, we know that tryptophan is there, 5-hydroxytryptophan, and tryptophan is there, fan ANE, it is ENE. Okay, so very much difference between ANE, this is alkane and this one is alkene. When it will move from 5-hydroxytryptophan to tryptophan, that will convert into alkane. The shifting of bond can be happen here. Then shifting of bond means conversion of alkane into alkene. When this will convert, they will give two kinds of release of constituent, that is 5-hydroxytryptamine as well as serotonin. Okay. So the second pathway, which is second pathway, which is, as the first one is adrenergic pathway, another one is nigrostaceal pathway, another one pathway is the alteration of function of 5-hydroxytryptamine. Okay. So while writing SAR, we can write that this functionality particularly acting on adrenergic pathway. That's why the pharmacological action of that drug is like this. Amount of dose, the amount of dose particularly important on this kind of pathway. So this much amount of dose will produce sedation, and this much amount of dose will produce hypnosis. Adrenergic pathway, the nigrostaceal pathway, another one is alteration of 5-hydroxytryptamine, the pathway which is associated with the release of 5-hydroxytryptamine. And another one pathway is cholinergic pathway, cholinergic transmission pathway. Okay. So these are the different kind of pathway which were present in the central nervous system. Cholinergic transmission pathway. This kind of pathway will release the nicotine, you know, the nicotine CNS stimulant. So stimulation of CNS can be carried out by cholinergic transmission in central nervous system. You क्या बोल सकते हैं भाई, you will drink tea. Tea contain nicotine. You will drink tea to elevate the mood, to differentiate the mood, or to predominate the receptor which were present in the central nervous system, to predominate or to elevate or to activate those kind of receptor. We are going to take the CNS activating drug. Okay. So that nicotine as well as other kind of stimulating hormone can be produced by the cholinergic transmission or cholinergic receptor transmission. Then other neurotransmitters are also present in the central nervous system, like other neurotransmitters like ATP, like ADP, FMP, all those things will maintain the homeostasis function of our body. Homeostasis. The body's homeostasis can be maintained by the last pathway, that is other neurotransmitter generating pathway, other kind of neurotransmitter. So these is the story, or this is the basic functionality of control and coordination center, which is drugs which were associated with the control and coordination center, particularly brain as well as spinal cord. Understood how this drug will activate? This drug will activate by depolarization, activate by hyperpolarization in the synaptic fibers, and these are the drugs. These GABA is classified into two types, A and B. These are acting differently on the basis of amount of dose, how much we are going to give the patient. To activate this kind of hormone, we are having different kind of pathway outer side of the synapse in the axon. In the axon we are having different adrenergic pathway, we are having nigrostatic pathway, we are having 5-hydroxytryptamine pathway, we are having, and cholinergic transmission pathway we are having in the central nervous system. The cholinergic pathway stimulate करेगा 5-hydroxytryptamine रिलीज करेगा हार्मोन. निक्रोस्टैटिक पाथवे विल रिलीज द हार्मोन्स which were associated with the adenosine and purine like dopamine kind of hormones. Then adrenergic pathway will activate these kind of neurotransmitters which were present in the axon or synapse. Understood? You are having any doubt? Hello?
No, ma'am.
समझ
No,
में तो
ma'am.
आया या ऐसे ही सुन रहे हो सब लोग? समझ में आ रहा है? You are having any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
समझ में आ रहा है ना? So this is about the basics
No, ma'am.
of. नहीं समझ में आया? किसको नहीं समझ में आया? बोलो भाई. कुछ है डाउट? Any doubt associated with this? No? कोई डाउट नहीं है? दो मिनट देती हूँ, जो भी डाउट है बोल दो. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. मेरी आवाज सुनाई? मैं ऑडिबल?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You are having any doubt? Please
No, ma'am.
feel free to ask the doubts. Okay, before starting with particular respective drug. अभी ये अपनी बेसिक केमिस्ट्री है जो सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम पे एक्ट करेगी. ठीक है, जैसा अपनी ड्रग एक्ट करेंगे सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम में. आवर ड्रग इज गोइंग टू बी एक्ट ऑन CNS. तो वी शुड be conscious while we are prescribing this kind of drug to the patient. ठीक है, we are very much alert when we are prescribing this kind of drug to the patient. Now respectively we are going to, if the drug is acting on central nervous system, अगर ये यहाँ पे act कर रहा है, then particular kind of the drugs which were acting on central nervous systems are sedative and hypnotic. The drugs which are going to produce the sedative effect, the drugs which are going to produce the hypnosis effect. ठीक है, hypnosis effect, sedatives and hypnotics, दो kind of disorders. ठीक है, sedative drugs and hypnotic drugs, but both functionalities are same. The hypnosis effect and sedative effect is goes on the amount of dose which we are going to give to the patient. ठीक है, जब अभी जैसे हमने बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट में हमने डिस्क्राइब किया था कि अमाउंट ऑफ डोज इज वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट टू अल्टर द फिजियोलॉजिकल कंडीशन. ठीक है, चिल्ड्रंस डोज दूसरा हो गया, अडल्ट डोज दूसरा हो गया, हायर डोज इज डिफरेंट, लोअर डोज इज आल्सो डिफरेंट. if the drug is in excess quantity, then it will produce toxic effect. Okay, if it is not going to meet that much criteria of deficiency, it will associated with different kind of toxicity, it will produce different kind of toxic effect on human body. ठीक है, अगर वो नहीं काम कर रहा है, then it will produce toxicity on our physiological condition. If our dose of drug is in a precise form, in a defined form, amount of dose is exact to treat that much deficiency, then that will produce the alteration of that kind of disorder in the patient. ठीक है, तो सेडेटिव अगर हम इसको डिफाइन करेंगे सेडेटिव और हिप्नोटिक को, the sedative these will differentiate both, दोनों अलग फॉर्म, दोनों अलग एक्शन है, both are differently activating. ठीक है, अगर differently activating means the sedative that these drugs are also act on central nervous system. So ये ड्रग भी central nervous system पे एक्ट करेंगे. So hypnosis, these drugs are also acting on central nervous system. What is the difference? ये भी सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम पे वर्कआउट करेंगे एंड दिस आल्सो वर्किंग ऑन सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम. द ड्रग्स व्हिच वेर एक्ट एज सेडेटिव एंड हिप्नोटिक both are acting on central nervous system, and we know that the central nervous system, how it is coordinating, it contains brain and spinal cord. main important part कोऑर्डिनेशन एंड कंट्रोल कहाँ से हो रहा है? ब्रेन से और स्पाइनल कॉर्ड से. हम लोग वो ड्रग कोई नहीं पढ़ रहे जो डिफिशियंसी एसोसिएटेड विद द फिजियोलॉजिकल कंडीशन. हम लोग ड्रग विच आर अफेक्टिंग ऑन पर्टिकुलर पार्ट, पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गन, पर्टिकुलरली लाइक क्या बोल सकते हैं, एंटीसेप्टिक, एंटीबायोटिक, external part of the body or internal part of the body. We are studying related to the controlling center. अब हम लोग डायरेक्ट जब कंट्रोलिंग सेंटर को हाथ लगा रहे हैं, ठीक है, कंट्रोलिंग सेंटर में सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम को हाथ लगा रहे हैं, देन those are sedative and hypnotics, both will going to work on central nervous system. दोनों central nervous system पे काम करेंगे, दोनों डिप्रेस करेंगे सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम को. दिस इज ऑल्सो हैविंग डिप्रेसिव इफेक्ट ऑन सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम. Depressant effect, this is also produce depressant effect, and hypnosis also produce the depressant antidepressant effect, depressant effect, दोनों डिप्रेस करेंगे. सो ये डिप्रेस करेगा बट रिड्यूस करेगा क्या भाई, ठीक है, अल्टरेशन ऑफ व्हाट, डिप्रेस, इट विल डिप्रेस बट अल्टर दिस काइंड ऑफ फंक्शनलिटी. डिफरेंस बता रही हूँ मैं दोनों का. दो बोथ आर सेडेटिव एंड हिप्नोटिक्स आर सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम एक्टिंग ड्रग. दोनों हैं, दोनों क्या है, सेडेटिव सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम एक्टिंग ड्रग है. बोथ विल डिप्रेस द सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम, बट while depressing this one, this depressant, the sedative, this will reduce. जब ये वर्कआउट कर रहा है, सेडेशन वर्कआउट कर रहा है, सेडेटिव वर्कआउट कर रहा है, दे विल रिड्यूस. क्या रिड्यूस करेगा जब सेडेटिव काइंड ऑफ ड्रग, अब हम लोग दे रहे डोज ऑफ द ड्रग टू द पेशेंट विच विल प्रोड्यूस सेडेटिव इफेक्ट ऑन सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम. what it will do, it will reduce the excitement, ठीक है, एक्साइटमेंट, रिड्यूस एक्साइटमेंट, reduce tension which is associated with a human behavior, reduce tension, ठीक है, and produce relaxation, ठीक है. Sedative are the drugs which were acting directly on central nervous system by depression of the CNS with reducing what it reduce excitement, tension, and reduce and relaxation. Excitement, tension and relaxation, these are the drugs of sedative. अभी hypnotic क्या करेगा, depressant, these are the antidepressant drugs which reduce the excitement, tension and produce relaxation. सब करेंगे और प्रोड्यूस क्या करेंगे, रिलैक्सेशन. एक्साइटमेंट टेंशन चला गया तो रिलैक्स ही हो जाएगा माइंड, है ना. जब इंसान एक्साइटिंग स्टेज पे जाता है तो उसको टेंशन होता है क्या होने वाला है करके, है ना. जब एक्साइटमेंट टेंशन दोनों खत्म हो जाएंगे तो क्या होगा उसको, विल गेट रिलैक्स, विल फील रिलैक्स, है ना. ऑल आर गिविंग अटेंडेंस, विल फील रिलैक्सेशन, है ना. मेरी बात समझ में आ रही है.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
ये दोनों चले जाएंगे तो क्या होगा, एकदम फ्री फील करेगा, you will feel relaxed, ठीक है. So this is about the characteristic of sedative kind of drug. Now coming to the part of hypnosis. Hypnosis also acting on central nervous system, ठीक है. This is also depress the central nervous system and produce what, relax करेगा ये, but it will produce sleep, relax नहीं करेगा. It will produce, these are the drug which will produce sleep similar to the natural sleep, ठीक है. नेचुरल स्लीप, अभी ऐसा लगेगा कि बंदा सो गया है, बट वी नो दैट वी हैव गिव द ड्रग्स which is producing depression effect on the central nervous system, है ना. हम लोगों ने तो ड्रग दिया है तो लग क्या रहा है, he was in a deep sleep, but it is the effect of this hypnosis kind of drug. It depends on amount of dose what we are going to give to the patient, ठीक है. So this is about the, बस कुछ नहीं है, डोज का इफेक्ट है, जस्ट द इफेक्ट ऑफ दिस काइंड ऑफ डोज, ठीक है. अब sedatives are the drugs acting on CNS, depress and reduce excitement and tension and produce sleep. Hypnosis are also the drug which is acting on central nervous system which is having depressive effect, but they will produce sleep similar to the natural sleep, ठीक है. बोथ, दोनों भी, अब हम दोनों की एक्टिविटी को मिलाएंगे. बोथ ऑफ दिस ड्रग, सेडेटिव एज वेल एज ड्रग हिप्नोसिस, बोथ द ड्रग एक्टिंग, बोथ द ड्रग, दोनों एक ही काम कर रहे हैं ना, बोथ द ड्रग्स reside same drug है, but they are acting differently on the level of its dose level. ये कब effect हो रहा है? ये second effect and first effect on the basis of the level of dose what we are giving to the patient. The drug may act as sedative. ये dose, the drug, when the drug will act as sedative, when the drug dose के ये सारा का मामला खेल जो है वो amount of dose का है, ठीक है. When they will act as sedative, when they will act as hypnotic, the drug may act as sedative while higher dose, अगर dose का level ज़्यादा हो गया, if the level of dose is high, then it will produce the sedative. ठीक है, रिलैक्स हो जाएगा. अगर हम उसका सेडेटिव ड्रग का एंटी सेडेटिव ड्रग का डोज हम ज़्यादा देंगे तो पर्सन रिलैक्स हो जाएगा. ठीक है. हायर डोज, द सेम ड्रग में एक्ट एज ए हिप्नोसिस इन ए लोअर डोज. सॉरी, एट लोअर डोज द ड्रग में एक्ट एज मैंने उल्टा बोल दिया. ठीक है. At lower dose, the drug will act as a sedative. At higher dose, the drug will act as an hypnosis. अगर ज़्यादा ड्रग देंगे तो वो सो जाएगा पूरी तरीके से. अगर हम कम डोज देंगे, मिनिमम डोज वी आर गोइंग टू गिव टू द पेशेंट बेस्ड अपॉन हिज एक्साइटमेंट एंड टेंशन, देन ही विल फील रिलैक्स. रिलैक्स होने के लिए कम डोज देना है. उसको पूरी तरीके से भेजने के लिए वी आर गोइंग टू गिव द हायर डोज. इट मीन दैट he will in the deep sleep. ठीक है. these are the drugs which will produce. higher dose रहेगा तो hypnosis होगा, dose low रहेगा तो sedative होगा. so this is only the difference between drug which were acting on sedation as well as hypnotic. ठीक है. the drugs which are using, जो भी हम drug यहाँ पे use करेंगे, they are having different kind of chemical structure and classification. In your syllabus it is there that you have to give particularly focus on the classification, definition, stereochemistry, as well as the synthesis of only those drug which is marked with the asterisk. जो स्टार मार्क रहेगा उसी का आपको सिंथेसिस करना है, और बाकी का आपको यू हैव टू डिस्कस ईच एंड एवरी पार्ट. So we know that the drugs which were acting as sedative as well as hypnosis, if it is dose is more then it will hypnosis, if dose is less then it will hypnosis. It is goes on the particular different kind of chemical property, different kind of chemical structure, and these different chemical structure are comes under different kind of categories. So those drugs were categorized according to their pharmacological action, according to their chemical nature, according to their activity. Like the drugs which were acting, हम लोगों ने heterocyclic chemistry पूरी पढ़ी थी, है ना. We have studied fully heterocyclic chemistry. Those heterocycle, the classification based on the basic part of the heterocyclic. Suppose the drug which are comes under purine, they will comes under purine class. All the drugs chemically different, but the basic component is same. Nucleus same रहेगा, but the alteration of structure of that particular drug is different. Purine based drug, okay, it is purine based drug. Benzodiazepine based drug, okay, it is benzodiazepine based drug. ठीक है. Barbiturate containing drug which contain pyrimidine kind of moieties. So heterocyclic chemistry nucleus same रहेगा, but the alteration in that structure they will move into the different category. अल्ट्रेशन ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर के अंदर अल्ट्रेशन रहेगा तो फार्माकोलॉजिकल के अंदर ऑब्वियसली द अल्ट्रेशन इन द pharmacological activity, because they are targeting to different kind of receptor. Then we also know that in physiochemical aspect, PC1 वहाँ पे हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था different type of receptor, different types of receptor are having different shapes. One is in a zigzag manner, some receptor not in a zigzag manner, they are straight but having some kind of pores. ठीक है. Some receptors are having humps. ठीक है. Humps like this. Some receptors are having humps. Some receptors are U shape. Some receptors are V shape. Some receptors are in W shape. ठीक है. So different kind of shape of receptors are also there. So this shape of receptor will penetrate the particular functionality. ठीक है, अब प्यूरिन काइंड ऑफ ड्रग ही हम लोग दे रहे हैं टू रिलीज डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ हार्मोन. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. आप सिर्फ प्यूरिन ही दे रहे हैं आप लोग. ठीक है, एक ही ड्रग दे रहे हो एक ही पेशेंट को, कुछ भी अल्ट्रेशन नहीं हो रहा. It means that your drug is not reaching to that particular target. So physiological condition जो human being का है, it is very complex. To understand this condition you require huge amount of pharmacological knowledge. तो मैं यहाँ पे जो बता रही हूँ, only the those kind of receptor which were activated due to hypnosis and due to sedative, एंटी हिप्नोसिस एंटी सेडेटिव काइंड ऑफ ड्रग, यही ड्रग पर्टिकुलर पढ़ रहे हैं तो हम लोग वही न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर को टारगेट करेंगे, वही न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर को टारगेट करेंगे जो पर्टिकुलर रिसेप्टर में प्रेजेंट रहेंगे. ठीक है, वी आर टारगेटिंग टू दैट रिसेप्टर ओनली. सो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन अमाउंट. अब अपने पास गाबा है भाई, ठीक है, गाबा इज देयर, वी आर टारगेटिंग टू द गाबा कंटेनिंग रिसेप्टर टू रिलीज द गामा अमाइनोब्यूटरिक एसिड इन द न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर. ठीक है, we are giving hypnotic, we are giving higher dose, then it means that there is no work but the patient goes to deep sleep. But we want that drug has to be work, patient should not goes into sleep, the patient feel relaxation, then we are going to give sedative kind of drug. It means that the GABA is classified into two types. It means that the GABA is present in two receptor. The GABA A GABA है भाई, ठीक है, GABA है, GABA दो तरीके से है. This first it is present in A part, it is present in B part. It depends on, अगर A part पे एक्ट करेगा तो रिलैक्स हो जाएगा, B part पे एक्ट करेगा तो हिप्नोसिस हो जाएगा. It depends on particular target where we are going. We are not targeting directly to the GABA, we are targeting directly to the receptor associated with this gamma aminobutyric acid. Understood? So it is very complex pharmacological activity. Very physiological system is very complex. Human physiological system is very complex. To understand this, you require the huge amount of biology, pharmacology, biochemistry knowledge. ठीक है, यहाँ पे तो हम लोग सब पढ़ रहे हैं, बट उसको समझने के लिए we required the knowledge related or associated with that particular target. ठीक है, अब हम लोग बहुत सारा पढ़ चुके हैं हम लोग टारगेट के बारे में. then we are focusing on the drug acting on sedative and hypnotics. अब वही न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर को हम लोग टारगेट करेंगे जो सेडेटिव और हिप्नोटिक्स प्रोड्यूस करेंगे. then to produce and sedative and hypnotic different kind of chemical moieties or chemically acting drug, different kind of structures of these drugs are अलग अलग स्ट्रक्चर अलग अलग कैटेगरी में रहेंगे. ठीक है, some drug associated to treat sedative hypnotics है. ठीक है, sedative hypnotics के अंदर different kind of क्लासिफिकेशन है. सेडेटिव हिप्नोटिक्स है, ठीक है, रिलैक्सेशन हो रहा है. इफ पेशेंट फीलिंग रिलैक्सेशन, इफ मूड इज एलिवेटिंग, इफ वी वांट टू प्रोड्यूस फुल्ली एनेस्थेटिक anesthesia to that patient, we want that patient has to goes into deep sleep. So different kind of category. First of all, the anti anxiety acting on anti-anxiety agent which were act as anti-anxiety. Then another one class of treatment is anti-convulsant. Okay, convulsant, these are the disorder, these are the drugs which were acting on convulsant. These are the drugs which were acting on anti-anxiolytic or anxiety, to reduce the anxiety, to reduce the convulsion. So these are agent means drugs. Okay, now relaxation of muscle pain is there. पेन वी कांट, इफ वी कांट ट्रीट द पेन वी कैन प्रोड्यूस द रिलैक्सेशन. अब हम पेशेंट को, अब कोई है भाई, मैं ही हूँ सपोज पर्टिकुलरली, आई एम द पेशेंट. ठीक है, आई एम सफरिंग फ्रॉम द ह्यूज पेन. ठीक है, वॉट एवर ड्रग यू आर गोइंग टू, एज ए फार्मासिस्ट, as the knowledge of pharmacy what you are having, as the knowledge of drug you are having, you are giving so many drugs to me on the basis of prescribed by the doctor. ठीक है, so but pharmacological action, you know, doctor will prescribe the pain killers. ठीक है, तो पेन किलर कैसे एक्ट करेंगे, कौन सा पेन किलर कौन से पार्ट पे एक्ट करेगा, दैट यू नो. Pharmacist know which drug is acting on which target, but doctor don't know, but doctor want to treat that deficiency. ठीक है, then you should alter the prescription that these drugs are not going to reduce almost all pain. The dose you have to read, you have to assess the dose, you have to predict the category of those drugs. So this is your work. Okay, this is your work, pharmacist work. Now I am suffering from pain. If you are giving to me anti-anxiolytic agent, they don't work out. Okay, if you are giving to me anti-convulsive agent, they don't work out. If I am having huge muscle pain hai, then you are going to give to me the muscle relaxant. Okay, muscle relaxant. These are all the disorder which are associated with the sedation and hypnosis. Okay. Then another one, if patient undergoing to the operation center, then they will produce full relaxation of the body. They will give hypnosis kind of drug. They are called as general anesthetic. General anesthetics बहुत सारे, I think you have done with your general anesthetics. The local anesthetic, then और क्या है भाई, general anesthetics and local anesthetic, those two kind of category. Local anesthetics are the drug which will produce anesthesia locally. General anesthetics are the drugs which will produce anesthesia to whole part of the body. So this kind of drug categorized into the drugs which were acting on general anesthesia. Different kind of solvents are associated with this. Then प्री एनास्थेटिक मेडिकेशन, नहीं एनास्थीसिया भी नहीं देना है, मसल रिलैक्सेंट भी नहीं देना है, एंटी कन्वल्सेंट भी नहीं देना है, एंटी एंक्सोलेटिक भी नहीं देना है. Before going to the anesthesia, we are giving the drug. Those drugs are called as pre-anesthetic medication. We are giving the medicine which will produce pre-anesthetic, before anesthesia. Then another one is antipsychotic agent. Psychotic agent and analgesics, the drugs which are then adjacent to anesthesia, adjacent anesthetic. So this is another category, but it is not there in your syllabus. Adjacent anesthesia and drug used in the treatment of hypertension. Used in the treatment of hypertension. So these are the deficiency which were deficiency associated with the controlling center, which particularly on sedation as well as hypnotic. तो उसके अंदर जो डिफिशियंसी क्यूर करनी रहेगी विद पर्टिकुलर काइंड ऑफ ड्रग. द एंग्जियोलाइटिक ड्रग्स आर डिफरेंट, द कन्वल्सेंट ड्रग्स आर डिफरेंट, द मसल रिलैक्सेशन ड्रग्स, relaxing power drugs are different, general anesthetics are different, the drugs which we are going to give before anesthesia are different, antipsychotic drugs are different, analgesic to relieve just pain, those are different. Then adjacent anesthetic, with anesthesia what kind of drugs we are going to give to the patient to reuptake that patient to conscious. Okay. Then hypertensive drugs, antihypertensive drugs, these are all drugs which were associated with the sedative and hypnotic. So these are the deficiency and these are the drugs. Then treatment, anxiety treatment of all this we are going to study by classifying the drugs which were associated with this. Okay. So these will act as the inhibition of neurotransmitter. ये सारे जो drugs हैं, they will act by inhibiting the neurotransmitters. So they are comes in different category and classification we are going to study in the next class. ठीक है, अपने अपने attendance chat box में type कर दो. If you are having any doubt, feel free to ask the doubt. ठीक है, चलेगा? Okay, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I close my room? Okay, चलिए, take care, Allah Hafiz, bye bye.
डॉक्टर जी है ना वो